What's up, everybody? My name is Justin, and welcome back to yet another episode of Whiskey Tears. Hey, if you haven't done it already, check out the link down below. Absolutely free Discord that I'm trying to get going here for the Whiskey Tears community. Bring everybody together, not selling on there, nothing to pay for or anything like that. Just a nice community to bring all whiskey bourbon lovers together and chat about it. We got a couple guys in there so far that we're having some good talks, so hopefully I'll see you there. But on today's video, we are doing the Trailblazer Straight Bourbon Whiskey from Lost Ark Distilling. Okay, so Trailblazer. I was in my local favorite store, Marketplace Wine and Spirits, down here in California, Maryland, and those guys are great. Every time I go in there, they're great. They show me everything they've got. They tell me what might be coming up in the future. Have good conversations with them. Really appreciate that. I almost took the new Jack Daniel's Rye that just came out. Almost got that one, but I decided against it because it's already been done a lot. So maybe one day, but decided against it on that occasion. But I did see something that I'd never seen before, and that was this Trailblazer from Lost Ark Distilling. And what really caught me about this is that this is my home state, both distilled in Maryland and bottled in Maryland. So all Maryland bourbon whiskey right here. And when I saw the proof coming in at 127 and this bottle was $55, I had to pick it up when I saw it. So, you know, we're gonna see how it is today. The labeling is like almost there for me. It's like, it looks nice, but then when you like really get into it, some of the lettering is a little bit scratchy. But overall, I don't hate it. It's in a pretty standard bottle, but you know, it is what it is. So this says it is the bottled for Thirsty Duck Hunters pick, so I believe it's like a single barrel. From what I've talked to a couple people about it, because I don't know a whole lot about Lost Ark. I looked online and there wasn't much more information about this bottle itself. Looks like they do a lot of rum and stuff there at the distillery, but we'll see how their whiskey is today. So, read the back for you real quick. Lost Ark Distilling Company. England sent only the smartest and hardest working individuals across the sea to settle the new colony of Maryland in 1634. Survival hinged on their ability to build and craft a life with their bare hands. Today we toast to their remarkable success and grit with a traditional American whiskey. These trailblazers started an ocean away and made a lasting statement at their destination. Trailblazer Straight Bourbon Whiskey has traveled a similar journey to stake its own claim, etching a statement worthy of those gritty Maryland trailblazers. Distilled in Maryland, bottled in Maryland by Lost Ark Distilling, coming in at 127 proof. So excited to try that. Let's go ahead and do the cork pop, get the nosing right out of the bottle. Okay, nice synthetic cork on there. Oh, that is interesting. I'm getting grape. Grape is really the first thing that's jumping out at me here. It doesn't smell like 127 proof in the bottle. Like a grape soda. A little bit of, there's something in the background like bready. Like a grape soda, some like wheat bread. I don't know what the mash bill on this is. Maybe like a Fig Newton if it was like filled with grapes. All right, let's pour it into the glass here and see what we're gonna get out of the glass. Smells interesting. Didn't expect really that nose profile on there, but also didn't know what to expect. 127 proof Trailblazer from Lost Ark. Definitely nice and dark. It is very, very dark, which is cool to see. So I don't know, you know, what else they've done to this. There's no age statement or anything in there. I assumed that meant it was young just because it's a local small craft distillery, something along those lines. So I assume it's young, but it's very dark. And now that could have something to do with the proof as well. And it's not watered down to hell, but we'll see how it is. So we're gonna go ahead and get the nosing directly out of the glass here from Lost Ark, the Trailblazer Duck Hunters pick. Grape, it's so much grape. How am I getting, I don't think I've really ever gotten grape before, like deep purple grapes, not like the greenish yellow ones, the deep purple grapes. Almost like a soda quality on that. It's like grape soda. That's what it smells like I'm smelling. It smells like I'm smelling. Some kind of spiciness behind it. I haven't quite picked out what that is yet. Maybe like a sage behind it. a little hint of sage behind that grape. There's a hint of that breadiness, not as much as when I smelled it directly out of the bottle, so it's kind of like that little bit of breadiness behind it. But it's just so much grape. Maybe a hint of like a chocolate, a milk chocolate behind there. Okay, smells pretty good. I'm excited to try it. A local Maryland straight bourbon whiskey. I'm really excited to try it. So 127 proof. Excited about that as well for 55 bucks. Hopefully it's great. Cheers, everybody. Okay, first thing I noticed is it doesn't drink as hot as 127 proof. That was really the first thing. I was ready for like that burn, and it didn't really hit me, so I didn't focus as much on the flavors there at first because I was ready for the burn, but the burn didn't really come. I can't believe I'm smelling and getting grape out of this. I'm gonna have to go online and see if there's any tasting notes on this thing anywhere, because I feel weird getting this like grape soda note on the nose and on the palate out of it, but especially it's almost, because of the proof level, it's almost got like that kind of that bubbly, like grape soda feel to it even. Got some of the bread in there. It's like a wheat or a rye bread, some kind of bread in the background behind it. Get some vanilla, just a hint, a tad of caramel on there, maybe a little bit of smokiness too. Okay, so what I notice is when I put it in my mouth and drink it pretty quickly, I get a lot more of that grape and grape soda-y notes. When I hold it in my mouth for a little bit, that's when I get more of the breadiness. I got more of the caramel, some vanilla in there. It's pretty good. I'm impressed, especially at 127 proof. I think I like it just because I'm getting a flavor and nose profile that I've never really gotten before. Haven't gotten, maybe I got grape once before that I can think of, but really this deep purple grape soda, it feels like they distilled like a grape soda is almost what it feels like to me. It's nice. It's sweet, but not overly sweet. It's got that hint of like mellowy vanilla, which kind of smooths it out a little bit in the background from that kind of spicy, grapey notes that are in there. And I think the spiciness behind it is what's kind of making it get that grape soda feel. If it was just grape, it would be kind of smooth. But when you get the spiciness up on top of that grape, that's what kind of gives it that grape soda feel. So hey, I'm impressed, especially for a local craft distillery coming out of my own state. I'm impressed at 127 proof. Certainly glad that I have this up here now, something local. I like to get local stuff when I can, and I'd never heard of this one, so I figured I'd give it a try. But where's it going to go on the tier system? Let me give it one more drink. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I think it's going to go solidly in the B tier for me, which is quite honestly higher than I thought it would be. For some craft stuff for me is like hit or miss. Some of it's pretty good, some of it's like, ugh, not quite there yet, guys, but this one's good. I enjoy it. This is the Trailblazer Thirsty Duck Hunter's pick coming in at 127 proof. I know they've got a few other things out there. I think there was also a just regular small batch on the shelf sitting next to this, which I believe was maybe 95-ish proof, something along those lines. So obviously I went with the much proofier stuff because generally for me that's gonna be a better experience all around. But I don't know, maybe one day in the future I will try the regular stuff and not the, you know, what I think is probably a single barrel high proof pick. So I'm enjoying it though. It's gonna go in the B tier for me. Lost Ark Distilling, congrats guys. You made a pretty good straight bourbon whiskey here, so I'll probably tag you in the video and on Instagram when this thing finally comes out. But hey, I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you check out the Discord, the other links down in the description below, and I'll see you for your next drink.